modern and contemporary art auction preview in Lagos attracts quite a crowd, anxious to see what's going under the auctioneer's hammer before D-Day.
This is a preview of the images going up for auction at the Modern and Contemporary Auction at this unconventional space in Lagos.
It's an auction, so every 2 times a year Art House puts on an auction where we sell artworks to the highest bidder. So we source for rare artworks, and we normally sell from the secondary market. So let's say a collector has collected a work for a high price, and he thought of the artwork as an investment, so he now wants to resell and get a return on his investment. So we sell a lot from collectors. And we also sell from artists as well, but it's a secondary market mostly.
Everything is interesting to me, because when I come to this kind of space, it's almost like when you walk into a garden with lots of flowers. It's difficult to say the flowers don't look good enough. They all complement each other. So it's a good combination of quality artists, quality work, well assembled. So I love that.
Nigerian art is going to be the next biggest export after music and the movies. You can already see that there's an interest all over the world, and our artists they're not restricting themselves anymore, so their subjects are getting more and more interesting, and they're playing with different material and also with different subjects, so it's getting very interesting.
It's a period where the audience gets to take a look at each piece, to know more about it from the resource persons on ground, as well as other details they require to make up their mind and know what to pick before showtime.
Well, I've been here before, and I have to say that this is actually my favorite, because I see a lot of stuff that I actually want to pick, and there are a lot of favorites that I have, and one of it is this Gerald Chikuma. I don't have that. I mean, I have a Gerald Chikuma, not a wall piece, but I have a mirror and a coffee table, and this looks like something that I would want to pick.
A very impressive collection. Looks much better than the catalogue, so we're extremely impressed. Very well laid out. Obviously this is a fantastic venue, and we've been around twice. We've identified some favorites one of which is the Ben Osawe sculpture behind us. And then there's one of the Abadi Glovers. I think it's called Marketplace.
The works of art on display, which range from mixed media paintings to sculptural pieces, appeal to the guests differently, as they tell us the reason for their choice.
It's very unique. It's not oil painting. It's just he's so talented, so creative. I mean, he works with a lot of materials, and he comes up with the most amazing topic, amazing title. I mean, it's just, I mean, look at the colors. It just makes you happy.
Firstly, it is rom. We all love rom. It reminds me of Fitzgerald in the 20s, because I'm reading the Fitzgerald books at the moment, and it reminds me of those happy, carefree days. And I mean, Rom is such a fabulous artist, even though he doesn't live here anymore most of the time. But this is so unusual. It's not typical of his work. This reminds me of us, you see, laughing and having our drink and enjoying life. Generally, it's a happy picture. Yeah. Makes me happy. I love his use of light. On the various, you can see on the shoulders here, and he picks up the light and the expressions. I mean, it's just a very happy picture, and that's what I love about it.
There's a whole lot of movement, there's a whole lot of acceptance in the global market. African art is strong enough, very advanced so far compared to what it used to be. And the patronage is very high. So I see lots and lots of progress, lots of room for expansion for both artists and then the collectors too.
African art is really coming up. I mean, forget about African art, African music, African everything. It's just out there. I bought a lot of pieces in the last 3 years. It's already appreciated so much. Looking at the prices now, I have a glover that has, I mean, I'm looking at the prices now, it's just gone up. It's on the right track, it's on the right path.
The latest auction, organized by the Art House Foundation, features images done by veterans and contemporary artists in Africa in order to continue to boost the secondary market and encourage more people to collect art.